up, God's favorite family? I'm so happy you made it back to the channel because today would not have been the same without you. Hey y'all. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking a little bit about motivators or motivation and what that means, and then the different types of motivation. So the reason I'm making this video, we had a discussion about characterization in class today, and one of the questions that we asked our students were, what is motivation? Seems like an easy enough question, right? But you never know what they're going to say and like where the discussion will go. So we gave them the definition for them to take down in their notes, but then we asked them to redefine or paraphrase or summarize the definition in their own words. And they were saying things like what pushes you, what drives you, and some of them were mentioning the people. It was like people that you look up to, I guess following in their footsteps, and it kind of drives you to achieve what they've achieved or to go beyond what they've done. Something that inspires you, something that motivates you, something that pushes you. So all of those, we had a good discussion on motivation and just what motivation is. So yeah, I wanted to talk about it a little bit on video today. I wanted to ask a question to you guys, and you know, I always take everything as a self-reflection moment. So I was starting to think about it myself. What is my motivation? What are my motivators? Because I've been talking a lot about goals and what's like the end goal and what I'm trying to achieve. But what are the things and the people that's pushing me toward those goals, right? So that's the question that I wanted to ask you guys. What are your motivators? What is it in your life, or who is it in your life that's pushing you towards your goal? In the next part of the discussion in the classroom, we started talking about the difference between different types of motivators. Because usually when we think about motivators, we think about positivity, we think about encouragement, we think about something pushing you towards success. But that's not always the case. Sometimes we have negative motivators in our life. So after you start thinking about who and what is pushing you in your life, I want you to start thinking about what is the effect of that motivation or that motivator. Is it a positive effect or is it a negative effect? And then start trying to identify what are the negative motivators in your life. What are the things that's kind of keeping you off? It's kind of pushing you to toward things that's getting you off track to reaching your goal. It's causing you to stand still. It's causing you to I don't know, get sidetracked. What are the negative motivators, the thing that could be negatively impacting you and what you're trying to accomplish? So I just wanted to ask those questions to you guys. It's something that I thought about earlier today just because of the discussion. What are your motivators? Who are your motivators? And then, are those motivators positive or negative? And if you've identified your negative motivators, what can you do, or what can you start to do in order to eliminate those negative motivators, to get those out of the way? Because if you have a negative motivator in your life, and one of the things the students talked about just from their perspective as teenagers, as students, they talked about peer pressure. But that lasts sometimes even into adulthood. So maybe it's people in your life that are influencing you in ways that aren't really conducive to what you're trying to accomplish. So start figuring out what those things are, who they may be, and start eliminating those things from your life, and start cleansing your life of negative motivators. So that's the question that I wanted to ask y'all. That's the thought that I wanted you guys to kind of start thinking about today. I always share with you guys my thoughts and the internal conversations that I have with myself, because maybe somebody else needs to hear it too, or maybe somebody else it initiates something else in somebody else that could be productive or positive for them. So I'm always going to share that with you guys. But that's the whole video. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm chilling super hard. I'm leaning super hard. Okay, so yeah, that's the video that I want to talk about. That's the question that I wanted to ask y'all today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you got something productive or positive from it. If you have anything to add to the conversation, you know, I always want you guys to comment in the comment box down below. If you want to get in contact with me, reach me on IG. Y'all, I really need to make a Twitter page. Somebody needs to push me to make that Twitter page. I want to make a Twitter page so I can start just tweeting and being in the loop. I feel like I'm so out of the loop right now. The only social media that I have is my Instagram and my Facebook, and I'm not super duper active on either one. I think more so Instagram now, because I'm using it to connect with y'all and to just network with people. So yeah, if you want to contact me, DM me on my Instagram, or you can email me. I leave my email down below too. Just let me know what you guys want, what you guys want to see on this channel. If there's a topic that y'all want to hear about, or just hear my thoughts about, leave that down below as well. I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.